I'm walking on the footpath from the town of Ledbury towards the village of Eastnor. There's the Malvern Hills emerging from the mist. Over there we've got Eastnor Castle hiding behind the trees, and then the church of St John the Baptist with its 13th century tower down in the bottom of the valley. There's been a church at Eastnor since the 13th century. The first rector is recorded in 1275. The nave and chancel were largely rebuilt in 1851 by the famous Victorian architect George Gilbert Scott, but the tower was left in its original form and as such is now the oldest structure in the village. Well, the church certainly hasn't lost any of its Victorian Gothic features. There's the pulpit with 3 evangelists carved into the base. In the middle is a terrific oak screen by George Gilbert Scott. And on the left there's a magnificent lectern and a crucifixion with a frame by Pugin. Here's a war memorial commemorating the dead of the 2 world wars. It's a sad but proud memorial that you'll see in so many parish churches. And up here is the organ, which is a Nicholson, built in 1867 and restored by the Heritage Lottery Fund in 2005. Now let's go to the back of the church and look at the tower. Here we are in the belfry, which is very near the top of the church tower. And here's Ian Stainburn, a retired architect who's helping us to maintain and restore the church, and he will tell us why the belfry is so important.
Well, James, this is the surviving medieval fabric of the original church, which was restored by Scott in the 19th century. He respected the reason that this building is here and the quality of the medieval fabric. It's been here since the 13th century to call people to worship by the ringing of the bells. These are not the 13th century bells, they're probably the 18th century in a modern frame, but they still carry out that same function and will do for centuries to call people from the surrounding countryside to worship and for festivals.